Today we're gonna make a coin purse. How would you do it, Daddy?
Well, great question, Dominic. First, you got to pop out all the little things inside the holes. You might need to use a toothpick for this. What you do is you take your snap piece and your back of the pocket piece, line it up on the bottom with all the holes like that.
I didn't know that.
And there's different types of stitches you can do on this too. We're just going to do a really basic stitch. So rather than putting a knot in the back of ours, what we did was we're running the one end all the way down, and the tension here is going to hold it in place.
Get this one started.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
It is awesome.
Put this through that hole.
Why are we making these?
Do you remember the time that the Pharisees tried to trick Jesus? You don't remember that? Well, I'll tell you all about it. We heard about it in today's reading. Do you think anybody can trick Jesus?
Oh, no one can. Grandma, why were the Pharisees trying to trick Jesus?
The Pharisees are the leaders who are supposed to be living and guiding people to God. And they're claiming to love God and serve Him. But they don't accept God's Son, Jesus. And they're trying to trick Him.
So in the gospel today, we heard about the Pharisees trying to trick Jesus
Here you go.
and get him to say something that
You can do
he
these
really
ones.
shouldn't say.
Do you think?
And they asked him if it was good for people to pay the tax to Caesar. Well, Jesus knew that they were trying to trap him with what they were saying.
Through the back.
He knew their hearts. And he asked them to hand them a coin out of their money purse. And they did. And Jesus looked at it and he said, hey, whose picture is this on the coin? And whose insignia is this? And they said, well, it's Caesar's. And Jesus said, you hypocrites.
What does hypocrite mean?
When you tell somebody to do something and then you do something different.
Whose face was on the coin?
Good question. It was Caesar's face.
Caesar?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Caesar?
The ruler.
Caesar.
Whose face is on
Caesar's.
Exactly.
That's right. So Jesus says, and Jesus said to them, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to God what is God's.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is
So what does God want? What is God's?
awesome. I'm sure.
God is awesome. Our God is an awesome God?
Yeah, but what is his?
How about us? How about our hearts?
Or his?
Our hearts, our minds. All right, and we'll snip this
That's
off
a
with a
good
pair
way
of
to do
scissors. But there you go, Dominic. You made yours. And Jesus tells them, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. We give to God what is God's.
But Jesus is God.
Jesus is God. So what should we give to Jesus? What does Jesus
Our
want from us?
hearts.
Our hearts? What else does Jesus want from us?
Our love.
Mm-hmm.
Our love. And our brain.
And our brain. And how about
He want our brain.
how about obedience?
Why does he want our brain though?
Because he wants us to be thinking about Jesus.
I think about it already.
That's right.
Because we're called to love our God with all of our minds,
And
with all of our hearts, and with all of our souls. Dominic, what kinds of things can you put in your coin purse?
Coins.
Coins? Yeah, good guess.
Dollars.
Dollars. You know what we could do with our coin purses? We could put our money in here and bring them with us to Mass. And then when they pass around the basket or plate for the collection, we could take our money out of our coin purses and put it in the plate.